Okay. Now I'm going to share my screen because we're going to go back to the part about ranking up and helping people rank up and how not to lose points and things like this is very significant. And you use these tools that the company has given us so that we can make optimum checks. And it's called that downline report. And this is why it's so essential to have that $4.99 because you're going to have to pay for this. You make a check, you're going to have to pay for it on a monthly basis. Right now, I know it's very inexpensive with their package deal, but don't expect that package deal. By the way, you see Pamela, this is the other thing I wanted to show you real quick. I'm a silver because Pamela's a gold, but she's got 6 actives here and 8 active, I think 5 actives are there. But we have inactives. We have enough people there for her to be gold. They just haven't been buying a coin because we don't need to buy a coin. Notice she's got 290,000 points, dollars on that left side where Wayne's at and his group and his team. And so she's got 4,093. Well, she as a silver can make 3,500. So, yep, we're throwing $593 away. Well, we need 2 actives here, that'd be 2 coins, and 3 actives here, that'd be 5 total coins. 5 total coins is minimum $525. Well, that's a break even. And if that's what the only thing it required, that'd be a no-brainer. We would purchase those coins for those people, help them out be active, and that would help them and help us. And we end up with 5 coins because it was paid for by the commission. But it's not just that, because see, Pamela has to have on her left side, she has to have a bronze and a silver, and on her right side she has to have a silver. Well, her on her left side she has Wayne Clark, who is a gold executive, so no problem there. It's silver or above. On her right side, her silver has dropped to a bronze. So we're already talking with them to see if what we need to do to help them rank up to silver. If they rank up to silver and we help them do this, then Pamela will be gold again, and I can make $3,000 more as a executive goal, and she'll make 500. That's $3,500. So we have about $3,500 to play with to make good business sense to help others and help ourselves at the same time. That's what I mean by one another business, and learning how to coordinate and communicate and look at this as a big business. And you know, my newest friend and you know, I feel like I've known him forever now. We have the same heart, we have the same thing. I heard him share, and I've done this since day one of my training. You know, when you join this business, don't think that you paid $499 for your business. Think that you bought it for $500,000, $499,000, and you know you only have to spend $105 a month to keep the business doors open. But I mean, that makes you active. You accumulate points. Treat this business, you know, your business family pack like you put $1 million and you went and got a loan for $1 million. You got to make this work. Problem is, people don't look at it as business. Oh, it's a little sideline thing. If it works for me, it's good. Well, that's not going to how you're going to learn how to do this and make the kind of income that I'm trying to teach you to make. You got to treat this like you just spent $1 million to open up this business. You're going to do whatever it takes not to go bankrupt and lose everything you've got. That's how you got to treat this for the next 2 to 3 years. That's exactly what you got to do. You got to learn to do the business principles that I'm willing to teach you for free, like I'm talking about right now. I'm going to demonstrate with this one thing. You got to learn how to do it. Will it, you know, is it hard? Yeah, for a lot of people, it's going to be real hard. But look, it's the same thing over and over and over and over again until you get good at it. So you don't, I promise you don't have to become a chemical engineer, but you got to learn how to do these things perfect. If it took you 5 years to learn how to do them perfect, is that okay for you to make 12,500 a week? That's my question to you and every person that hears this in the future. Because if you're willing to do that, then I'm willing to teach you. And I'm willing to lock arms with you and help you through the kind of, and but it's not just me. We're going to have an army of teachers out there, because I need to teach the teachers to help one another. And the teachers, you can't, it isn't just, well, you're not in my side of it. No, in our group, everybody in our group is in our group. And so we teach people how to help one another, understand this, how to understand the decisions that need to be made. So let's get with it. I wanted to show you this because this is the bigger side. You don't have to worry about this yet until you get there. But just because you become a bronze, you got to maintain that bronze. Well, you only maintain it when it makes logical business sense and you get the volume. Okay. Same thing. We didn't maintain her goal. We do it when we need to make those $6,000 checks, like, Pamela's been making. Yeah, we go back and do that then. Okay. So I'm going to go to where we need to go over here. I'm going to go and search for a specific member. And I'm only looking at actives right now. And I'm going to find Cheryl. Cheryl, I'm going to show you a bit. Now, Cheryl's just a copper. But see, this is the thing that popped out at me. I saw that Cheryl was a copper over when we were leaving. I said, this can't happen, because she's got all the actives she needs. Actually, she almost could be a silver. She had 5 actives. That's the first requirement you look at. 5 actives, you can be silver. Well, she's got enough volume to be paid as a silver. But to be a silver, you not only have to have 5 actives left and 5 actives right, you got to have a bronze on your left and a bronze on your right. And for the bronze, they got to have a copper on their left and right to be bronzes. Well, in such a short period of time, that's kind of hard to do sometimes, unless you're building the way I showed y'all today, business family packs. You're building that way, then it's pretty easy. But you got to be building that way. And a lot of people come in at $4.99. A lot of people come in at $1.99. A lot of people get another one. They're learning what the business family pack is. Okay. So let's look at Cheryl. We want to get her the most she can, because right now, Cheryl can only earn $1,000. The rest of that's going to go away. There's no rollover for points that you can't get. Now, she's going to have rollover on this side because she exceeds this side. Okay. But let's get Cheryl a $2,000 check at least, or maybe, I don't know. God works things different ways than me. I can only show this. If God decides she's going to be a silver, then that's the way it's going to be. Okay. But the first thing you do is you look at only personal enrollees, because that's the thing that controls your business. That's why it's important people sign up on your website that you're referring. So she's got Colleen. Colleen's a copper on her left. Well, she needs a copper on her right. She'll be a bronze already. Well, she only has two associates. Got an associate here, an associate here. But I look at Ann Kealoha and I say, wow, 4 actives, 3 actives. Wow, she's almost a bronze herself. She got the actives, but does she have an associate on her left and an associate on her right? If they were coming in with business family packs, she'd already be a bronze. But that's not the case. I already looked at this, so I'm going to go to where what I know is the easiest thing to happen. and the quickest thing to happen. And so I'm gonna hone in. I look at Colleen and I say, she's got 580 points. She's a copper. Well, does it make sense for her to get 2 more actives here, 1 more active here, become a bronze for Cheryl to become a silver? I know the money is involved here. So I went straight for Ann Kealoha. We go to Ann Kealoha. We know what we need. She has to have an associate on her left, associate on the right. What's important? Only personal enrollees. So I don't confuse the issue. Now I can look at inactives, but I know there are no inactives. Inactive mean that all we need to do is buy a coin. Okay. Well, I look here and I say, okay, here's the right side, 1, 2, 3. And then here's Rudy, that's our husband. And here's Teresa, she's a copper. Wow, she got more than an associate on her left side. We got to focus on the right side. But there's her son, Travis. He's got 450 points. Gee whiz, why don't we take care of family? Hey, Travis, let's sign your spouse up, your wife. Let's sign your company up, or your child. Let's get 1 on your left, 1 on your right. You an associate, that'd be 199, 199. That's a business family pack anyway. He's an associate, and Kealoha becomes a copper, and then automatically Cheryl is a bronze. So Cheryl makes an extra $1,000. Well, this is $199. This is $199. That's $400. Well, let's get to helping some people help one another here. let's work out an arrangement that's beneficial to everybody. Okay. And so that's what I've been texting since yesterday. I even talked about it, but this is an example of how you use the tools, you use the training that I teach, and then you use the optimization and the business principles that I teach. You don't spend more money than you make it. So, this is a case that, and I don't want you to wait till 8 o'clock Hawaiian time. Get this in, get it done by 5 o'clock Hawaiian time. We should have Ann's Kealoha's son, an associate, and Ann is also going to make a $500 check. Hey, Kealoha, $500, because you got that extra volume coming up. So, you're going to make a $250 check anyway, but now you're going to make a $500 check. So let me stop recording, because that was the real quick thing I wanted to show how to do that. I've got 3 others that I'm looking at that I'll be talking to everybody about. Brother Gary, you I went over yours personally, and there's a couple of more that I'm looking at. I don't want you to lose out on getting your rank ahead of your business. See, we didn't get Cheryl's rank ahead of her business. Her business took off, but her rank's not there. And so we want to, but we weren't worried about that. We were worried about everybody understanding, everybody getting the questions answered, everything. But now we got to, we're there. Now we're rolling. Now we're running. Now we're going to be opening up the Asia Pacific market. Okay. We're going to get questions and answers as we roll. Okay. That way, when you help yourself, you can help lots of others a lot more. Aloha.